Hello. The articles in English grammar are the most basic words in English and are highly important in English usage. So in this section 10, we shall discuss all about the articles in English language in detail. Articles are used before nouns and bring accuracy to the sentence. Articles are small but quite important words in English language. They are considered as adjectives because they modify or help describe nouns and always precede, that is used before the words. Words mean nouns or an adjective or also adverb when it is with a noun. There are three articles, a, n and the, and they are basically classified into two categories. Number one, indefinite article, and number two, definite article. Number one, a and n are called indefinite articles. These are used to, number one, indicate or refer to single, and number two, it indicates non-specific or non-particular nouns. But the is called definite article. The is always used to refer to specific or particular nouns. There are some rules and restrictions in using articles in English language. So you need to know where to use articles and where not. We shall study all these here soon. A few examples of articles are shown here for your easy reference. You can see the definite articles and indefinite articles are how these are used in sentences or before the particular words. We shall study the correct use and applications of all the three articles one by one. Starting with the indefinite article a first, we must remember usually when this article a is used. It is clearly mentioned here that article a is used before the word when the word is only a noun, that is a countable noun. Secondly, when the word is singular and begins with a consonant such as B, C, D, F, G, etc. sound, such as a boy, a car, a dog, etc. Next, when it requires to indicate one person or thing out of many, countable. And next, most importantly, when the word is not specifically known to the person the matter is being spoken with. There are a few exceptions in using this indefinite article a which should be remembered. That is, when the word begins with the vowel u but it sounds like you can see here it is the spelling you or yoo. You know y is a consonant, such as a university, a useful book, etc. Next, when the word begins with the vowel o but pronounced as wa, such as a 1 rupee note, a one man, to remember that it is never used before uncountable nouns such as water, milk, coffee, etc. and never before plural number such as cows, trees, etc. Next comes about the correct use of the other indefinite article n, or where this indefinite article n is used before words. Remember that n is used before the words usually when the word is only a noun, countable noun. When the word is singular and begins with a vowel. Vowels are, as you know, it is a, e, I, o, u, such as an apple, an umbrella, an animal, etc. Next, to indicate one person or thing out of many, which is countable. Next, when the word is not specifically known to the person the matter is being spoken with. Exceptions to remember. What are those exceptions? Number one, when the word begins with a consonant but it is, that is, the first letter is silent, such as an honest man, an hour, etc. Generally, when the silent letter in a word is followed by a vowel. Next, when the word begins with a consonant but it sounds like a vowel first, such as an MA, an LLB, an MLA, but not for BA or BSc, etc. Remember further, it is never used before uncountable nouns such as water, milk, coffee, etc. And also never before plural number such as cows, trees, etc. To test yourself, here is an exercise number 1 for you, where the blanks are to be filled up with the correct articles either A or N. Answers are also provided for your convenience. Please don't refer the answer before you answer it yourself first. Here you can see the answers. Next, correct use of definite article the. It is shown here under which circumstances article the is used. Article the is usually used before a particular or specific word, before unique objects, before the names of buildings, rivers, seas, oceans, etc., before nationality, before the names of holy books, and so on. You have to go through all the points and remember. Here again you have to remember the exceptions, that is not to use the before these words, such as before the things in general, before the names of relations, before the names of material, before proper noun, before abstract noun, before language, etc. Next, we can see here omissions of articles or no article rules. Here are a few information on the omission of the definite article the. When talked about anything in general, before the name of any game, before the name of country, continent, etc., before the name of any language, before the name of any meal, before abstract nouns, before the name of people, etc., and so on. To test yourself again, here is one more exercise given for you on mixed articles, where the blanks are to be filled up with correct articles a, an, or the, or no article. Answers are also provided for your convenience. Please do not refer the answers before you answer it yourself. The answers are also provided for your reference. Now here you can see articles at a glance, when and where to use indefinite articles a and n. For a, you can see here, use a when the noun begins with a consonant, such as a book, a dog. Exceptions when the vowel u sounds like u, such as a university, a useful item. For n, use n when the noun begins with a vowel, such as an orange, an umbrella. Exception when the consonant h is silent, such as an honest man, an hour. Use of definite article the. Use the for a specific item, such as the pen is very beautiful, the boys are playing in the park. So with our final video on the articles, we have concluded our first course of total 10 modules. I hope you have enjoyed it, and it's for sure that this course is and will remain very useful for you all throughout. for the present and for reference in future. Here I would like to remind you that our another course is coming soon, where we shall go for a deeper study in the more important chapters of English grammar. So see you soon and request you to take interest in the next course.